Hello everybody and welcome to another episode. In today's episode I'm going to show you how to do a full service interval on any Audi S8 with the engine 4.0 Tfsi V8. So in the last episode I showed you all how to replace the spark plugs on this kind of engine, and in today's episode I'm going to show you all how to do a full service interval step by step on this kind of vehicle and on this kind of engine. Remember that this engine is installed on many models made by Audi, like an S8, S7, SQ5 I think it's also installed on a Porsche, Bentley, and if you want to do a kind of job like this one, if you have a car like this one and you have the same engine, this job and this video is for you. So to begin this kind of job, the first thing which you have to do is to go underneath the vehicle and remove the undershield from the car. After that you have to locate the drain plug and also the oil filter, which is mounted right here next to the oil pan, which you have to remove to drain all the oil from the engine. In my case, I already removed the undershield from under the engine, and the location for the drain plug bolt is right here, and you have to remove it completely if you want to drain all the oil from the engine. After that, the oil filter location is right here in the left side, and you have to remove it also completely from the engine if you want to replace the oil filter on your car. In my case, this is exactly what I'm going to do first. I'm going to remove all the oil from the engine, and also I'm going to replace and remove the oil filter. Remember, on this kind of vehicle and on this kind of engine, you need about 9 liters of brand new oil. In my case, I bought 10 liters just to be safe and just to know exactly that I will have enough oil to put back into the engine. And I recommend all to put around 8 liters and a half of brand new oil after you finish this kind of job, and you'll have to check inside the vehicle using the screen, and you'll have to go into the service menu and you'll have to check the oil level from inside the car, because on this vehicle you'll have no dipstick, so you'll have to check only electronically. So from here, just follow what I'm doing. I'm going to remove all the oil, I'm going to replace the oil filter and the oil filter gaskets, and after that I will go ahead and replace the rest of the filters. Very good everybody, so right here in my hand I have the oil filter which I removed from this vehicle. In my case I already cleaned it, I washed it and I made it to look like new. And the first thing which you have to do is to remove this little drain bolt which is mounted into the oil filter housing, and you have to replace the o-ring from it with a brand new one. After that you have to install back the little screw, the little drain bolt, and you have to tighten it back into the oil filter housing to 8 Newton meters. After that you have to remove the bigger o-ring which is mounted over the oil filter housing, and you have to replace it with a brand new one, and then you can put back the new oil filter into the oil filter housing, and you have to put it back on the vehicle and tighten it to 25 Newton meters. Okay everybody, so as you can see, the oil filter is ready to be installed back on the vehicle, and one thing which I recommend to do before installing it is to lubricate the o-ring with some oil, just to make sure that it will slide very easy into the engine and it will not chip the o-ring. Very good everybody, so the next step which you have to do is to remove the air filters and replace them with the brand new ones. And to do so, you'll have to remove the pipes which are going out from the turbine into the air filter on each side. And you have to remove the metal bars which are mounted over the air filter box, because otherwise you will not be able to remove the air filter and pull it out from the engine. And after that you only have to remove the bolts from around the air filter, which is securing it to the bottom part of the air filter, and you have to lift it up and replace the filters with brand new ones. Also on this kind of vehicle, to replace the filters you have to rotate them anti-clockwise and they will come out from this place, and to install them back you have to push it into the place and you have to tighten it clockwise and it will secure it in place. But from here, just follow what I'm doing because it's a very simple process, and doing so you'll be able to do it in your place, on your car, at home, and with normal tools. So right here, as you can see, I have the old filters, and you have to twist it anti-clockwise and it will come out from its place. And after that you have to take the brand new filter and you have to rotate it clockwise into the oil filter housing and it will secure it in place. And then the only thing which you have to do is to install them back on the vehicle and onto the engine. Alright everybody, so in my case I finished installing both of the air filters back into the engine, and from here the next step which I'm going to do is to replace the pollen filter from this kind of vehicle. The pollen filter location, it's into the vehicle on the passenger side. Doesn't matter if your car it's a left hand drive or if it's right hand drive, it will always be into the passenger side location right here under in the dashboard. And to reach the pollen filter, the first thing which you have to do is to remove the two plastic clips which are securing this protection right here installed under the dashboard. And after you remove them, you have to pull this protection out and it will reveal the pollen filter location. To remove the pollen filter, you'll have to remove this little plastic cover which is mounted over it, and you have to pull the pollen filter out and you have to replace it with a brand new one. This is the location for the pollen filter on this Audi S8, and you have to remove this plastic trim which is mounted over it. Just pull it down from the corner and it will come out from its place. And after that you have to pull out the pollen filter and replace it with a brand new one. Also, make sure to remember the position where the pollen filter was installed, because you have to install it in the same position, because as you can see the pollen filter it's cut it in one corner and you have to install it in the exact same way with the brand new one. Alright everybody, so the job is almost done. The only thing which we have to do left is to install the oil back into the engine, and in my case I choose to go with Bentley 5W30 because in my opinion this is the best oil which you can buy for a car out there. And like I told you at the beginning of this video, you will need about 9 liters of oil. I recommend all to put around 8 liters, 8 liters and a half. And after that you have to check the oil into the service menu from inside the car. So if you are wondering, this kind of vehicle and this kind of engine don't have a fuel filter replacement because the fuel filter is not existing on this kind of car. So to do a full service interval on this kind of vehicle, you will only need to replace the air filter, the pollen filter and the oil filter and the oil into the engine, and that's it. This is the full service interval on this kind of engine because the fuel filter on this kind of engine is not installed, is not having one. So in my case, I installed all the oil into the engine, and from here you have to put the ignition, you have to turn on the navigation, and you have to go into the service and checks, and you have to go on the oil level and check exactly the oil level in your car. So from the navigation you have to press the car systems, after that you have to press service and checks, and then you have to press oil level check. Very good everybody, the job is done. I just came back from a test drive with the vehicle and everything is working and behaving perfectly. Thank you for watching. This is how to do a full service interval on any Audi S8 with the engine 4.0 Tfsi V8. If you read the video and found it informative, please leave a like and a comment down below. See you next time.